For the entire month of March, we're highlighting remarkable women in our community across the basin. Thank you for joining us. I'm Amanda Mason. Our first finalist has been serving her community as a podiatrist for more than 10 years. Monica Quintero is here to share her story.
Amanda, our first finalist, is an amazing woman who runs her own business and juggles a family, including 3 young children. You'll find she truly is remarkable.
It's just nice to hear. It is nice to hear. It makes you feel special. It makes you feel like all the work that you're doing is affecting somebody in the right way.
Dr. Hillary Bruner knows it's not the most glamorous job, but she's passionate about what she does.
I used to be in ballet, and so I had plenty of foot problems. I had lovely bunions, I had nails that popped off, blisters, calluses.
She has quite the resume, receiving an undergraduate education at the University of Texas of the Permian Basin and attended medical school at the New York College of Podiatric Medicine. Dr. Bruner now runs her own practice, Basin Podiatry, opening it 10 years ago in Odessa.
I have an amazing staff here. There's no way I could do this without them.
She manages a staff of 7, and they agree she's just as amazing.
I worked for the Postal Service for 13 years, and I met Dr. Bruner due to an injury from working at the Postal Service, and I had to have foot surgery. She did my foot surgery, got me healthy and back to where I am today without having any foot issues. I left my job at the post office to come to work for her.
I have a child with special needs, and she's very understanding and accommodating to the fact that with that comes added doctor visits and added therapies and things like that.
She really relates to her patients, and not just her patients, but her staff on a one-on-one basis. To be understood and have someone actually, teach you, and believe in you.
Along with her busy work schedule, she also has a family. She's the mother of 3 young girls.
I think she has the ability to really kind of juggle it all.
Her patients speak highly of Dr. Bruner as well.
She's done 2 surgeries on my husband's right foot, and she's wonderful.
She's just very, very professional.
She's real nice and everything. She helps you a lot.
She truly is a remarkable woman. As you heard in my story, a lot of people had so many amazing things to say about her. Amanda, here's something else. Dr. Bruner also spends time providing care to nursing home residents at facilities in both Midland and Odessa.
Wow, that's incredible. And Monica, you had a lot of time to speak with Dr. Bruner. What makes her stand out the most with her patients?
She treats others as she would treat her family members. She says that's how she approaches them all, like they're her family. It's that simple.
I love that. And she also talked about being a ballerina when she was younger, and she had foot problems, which is why she went into this profession. What else did she say about it?
She said it's something you don't hear very often, but she actually is comfortable around feet. She said she's okay with it. She went to the emergency growing up with her mom, who was an ER nurse, and she just realized that she loved medicine.
I love that. And I'm sure if you're touching your feet all the time as a dancer, you'd get pretty comfortable.
She was used to it, that's for sure.
A truly remarkable woman. Monica, thank you so much for sharing her story. And stay with us. We continue the special after a short break with our second finalist, who is helping residents gain confidence, one haircut at a time. Today we are highlighting an amazing woman who helps her community feel empowered by giving haircuts and second chances. Big 2's Felice Romero introduces us to this remarkable woman.
At first glance, this may look like any other barber academy, but come inside and see it's much more than meets the eye.
Where they feel like they nothing coming in, and when they walking out, they know they somebody.
A building full of second chances, new beginnings, and one remarkable woman behind it all.
I made a mistake, and I got a second chance, so I feel that everybody should get a second chance, especially if they really want it. And I have seen a lot of them that go out, they own their own business now, They can vote. They can do everything now.
Angela Govin is the first businesswoman in West Texas to open and operate a barber academy. Now it's her personal mission to help others.
And help the people that really the society pushed away. That's where my passion came in. We all make mistakes. God give us a second, third, fourth chance, and I feel as people we should do the same thing.
Not only does she help her students, but she helps veterans, school kids, and those getting ready to get back on their feet with $5 haircuts.
So if somebody don't have $5 and they going for a job interview or doing something that they need to be cleaned up, I don't mind doing it if it's for free or whatever. If it's to help them build their life and get them back on track, then that's what we are here for.
Reminding all of us it's okay to look back sometimes and see how far we've come.
I have came a long way, and I want people to feel their way as well for themselves. You know, to say, I can inspire myself, and I can look back over on my life and say, man, I have accomplished something.
Govin says everyone makes mistakes, and that's why she will always make sure she's doing everything she can to give people a second chance at life. And we also had a chance to speak with a handful of her students. They told her they had high regards for her and couldn't say enough good things about her. Among Angie's long list of positive qualities, they say she is a patient woman and more like family.
She's real sweet to you. She treats you like family.
She's an amazing person.
She's willing to give back to the community. She's willing to make you a better person.
She's like another mom, to be honest. Like, you can come in, if you have problems, if you need help, anything, literally she helps you with everything.
Just like your mother, she's gonna tell you the right things you need to hear, what you don't need to hear. You know what I mean? Just so you could be on the right track.
I just want to say thank you to her for giving me a chance and teaching me everything, so I really appreciate her a lot.
It takes about a year to graduate from her barber academy and become a licensed barber. And we continue to highlight remarkable women in our community, one who helps kids gain the confidence they need while keeping them safe.
That's right, Amanda. Meet Judy Ireton. She's a teacher's aide at Stanton Elementary School. I had the privilege of spending an entire morning with Miss Ireton as she was in her element. Take a look at why Miss Ireton is loved by so many.
What day is today? Friday! Yay!
From break of dawn to light of day, residents in Stanton say Miss Judy Ireton shows up like clockwork.
This crosswalk has been her biggest thing. She loves it. The kids love her.
You can't not go across the crosswalk in the morning when Judy's there and not smile.
Besides all that, I like to dance.
Folks in Stanton say she's quite the celebrity. Ireton has dedicated 19 years to Stanton Elementary.
The kids, they love her. She's great with them. She works with them. She has a lot of patience with them. She does really good all the time with them.
Day to day, she works as a teacher's aide for special needs students. But it's her 15 years of dedication to morning traffic that's earned her the nickname Juju.
Every Friday I like when she dances. She always kind of looks out for us. It makes me feel very happy.
Rain, snow, sleet, or shine. Morning rush hour at Stanton Elementary can expect a definite forecast of Juju love.
Good morning!
I'll try not to cry. She loves her job. She loves our kids. She loves her community. She's a good neighbor, a good mother. You know, she's a good employee at the school. She's just a little part of what makes Stanton amazing.
Love. Ireton says it's the driving force behind everything she does.
It's nice to see them grow up and become something, you know, just that they're considered where they can learn. And so we like that a lot. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. And when they dance with me, it's even better. And when they give me hugs, it makes my life good. So.
Making this recognition one she'll never forget.
Made me feel special, more than I ever had. So it was very nice. So anyway, I do love my job.
Wow.
I know, it gets me every single time. It's like I met her yesterday.
Gian, thank you so much for sharing Judy's story. I mean,
For
she
sure.
truly is a special woman.
She really is, and I think, you know, what makes these remarkable women even more respectable is just seeing how humble they are. You know, they never do what they do for our communities, you know, to get any kind of recognition, and I think it speaks volumes to see the way her students talk about her, and you can tell it comes from the heart.
Absolutely. I know Brody, that third grader, every time, oof, it gets me. And
I know.
She's not the only one in her family that works with kids either.
She's not. So as we mentioned, she's a special needs teacher full-time, but she tells me a number of her other relatives also work closely with kids. So, you know, the entire family just has a giving heart.
I love that. Well, very special story. Truly remarkable woman. Thank you so much, Gian. And stick with us. After the break, we will introduce you to our regional Remarkable Woman winner who is making a difference in our community by helping others. That story is next. We are introducing you to our last nominee for Remarkable Women, who is also our regional winner. This particular woman goes above and beyond for women who feel helpless and have nowhere to go. I was honored to tell her story and the message of hope she gives to women she works with, including mothers, one as young as 9 years old. Her name is Anna Rodriguez, and this is her remarkable story.
Just by helping this mom, that we've already changed 3 generations, just by that one mom.
Anna Rodriguez is all about second chances. As a Family Pathways Program Director at Buckner Children and Family Services, she has made it her life's work to help women who are abandoned and abused create a better life for themselves and their children.
I have the opportunity to massage their heart because I go there, I go deep. Like, I really care for these, you know, for people that I work with. And we go deep. It's like they have this profound pain.
It was 37 years ago when she found her calling in the eyes of a little girl on a school bus.
You know, I dropped everybody off, and then she said, I can't go home. You don't know what happens to me when, you know, at night. And when she said that and I looked in her eyes, and her eyes told me the whole story. And that changed my life forever. That changed the direction of my future, and that's what I do today.
She spent hours with that little girl tracking down a family member and trying to get a hold of CPS. It was one life saved and many more to go.
You do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, regardless if it's in the middle of the night.
She never hesitates to answer the call. She remembers one call in particular about a woman who was stranded.
Her apartment got flooded and there was no help for her, and she was sleeping in her car, and it was like below 30. It was too cold for her little boy who was under 3. So when she called, well, I went and got her a room.
But if she feels that presence that God is calling her, she'll go above and beyond for that person.
Veronica Castillo left an abusive relationship in 2011 and came to live at Buckner with her young daughter. That's where she met Rodriguez, who helped her not only get a bachelor's degree, but build a healthy life for her and her daughter.
She tries to help every single lady that steps in her door, regardless of their race or their situation. She tries to better them, not only for them, but for their children as well. She wants us to improve ourselves, to be role models for our children. And I'm blessed to have met her.
To me, it's like they're the heroes. They do the hard work. I just do the hard work.
Whether it's creating transitional homes for single parents from the ground up or helping women escape a life or death situation, Rodriguez continues to help women find hope.
Statistically, a woman will go back to her abuser at least 7 times if she makes it. If she lives to make it 7 times. You have to stop, look at yourself in the mirror and say, are you tired of living that life? And if you're tired, then let's do something about it.
Anna is remarkable, and after our interview, Rodriguez accepted a new position in Houston, still serving as a program director for Buckner Children and Family Services, but overseeing a much larger program. She continues to serve her community from adoption all the way to retirement. Miss Anna, as many know her by, truly is a remarkable woman who will stop at nothing to help those in dire need. And stay with us. We have more right after a quick break. Now, there will be a National Remarkable Woman chosen. However, that selection has been postponed due to the global coronavirus pandemic. Please stay up to date right here on YourBasin.com to find out if our regional winner, Ana Rodriguez, won that honor. And women have been celebrated every March since 1981. Congress requested that President Ronald Reagan proclaim the week of March 7th Women's History Week. In 1987, after a petition by the National Women's History Project, Congress proclaimed March as Women's History Month. Since, March celebrates the contributions women have made to the U.S. and recognizes the specific achievements women have made over the course of American history. Thank you so much for joining us as we continue to celebrate remarkable women in our community. I'm Amanda Mason. Find out more on each woman highlighted on our website, YourBasin.com.